All right, guys, Darren from FBA Elite, and welcome back to another video. So, what is in this box and why is it important to us Amazon sellers? Well, I'll be honest, the contents of the box aren't that important. I'm still going to do an unboxing at the very end of the video, but it's more the story behind the box and the setup that currently exists with Amazon that makes this so important, and also the opportunity that is there for us Amazon FBA sellers. So I'm going to go through a few different tabs and hopefully it will start to make sense, and hopefully the whole message behind this video will start to shape up as well. So the first place I want to take you to is Seller Central. So this is the login screen to Seller Central. So I used to use this screen multiple times per day before I got on top of that, and now I only log in once per day to check my sales. But the most important thing on this page is this piece of text here, which says, more than half the units sold in our stores are from independent sellers. So from people just like me and people just like you that are going to become Amazon sellers. Now that will be made up of FBA sellers like myself, but also FBM, but predominantly it is going to be FBA sellers. And I think the most recent statistic that I saw is this is now around about 60%. So 60% of products being sold on Amazon aren't being sold by Amazon, they're being sold on behalf of independent sellers. So there is a huge opportunity there. And obviously the big question is 60% of what? And I'm going to come to that later on in the video. But before I do, I just want to kind of go back to the box, because this is where things kind of get interesting, because it starts to bring you into the area of customer habits and customer expectations. So I ordered this product over the weekend. I wasn't buying through Amazon, I was buying from another website. And the delivery time was quoted as like 4 or 5 days. And that was nearly enough for me to not buy that from them. It was only because the offer was so good. I mean, it's substantially cheaper than what it's been sold for on Amazon that I went for it. But it made me recognize my own consumer habits. And this is something you'll probably see in yourself. And if you speak to friends and families, you'll see within them as well, is that we don't like waiting for stuff now. You know, we buy stuff on Amazon because we can get it next day or even same day in some circumstances. And what that is doing is actually defining our shopping habits. So you might see a product on another site and it might be maybe £1 or 2 cheaper, but it's not available next day or same day. So you'll happily pay extra for it on Prime. And I'm guilty of doing this myself. Sometimes I'll buy something that's fairly cheap on Amazon, but know I can get it cheaper on eBay if I want to, but then I've got to wait 3 or 4 or 5 days for it to be delivered. Instead, I'll just pay the extra and get it from Prime. And the reason this is so important is because there is a huge number of people in the UK, just like me, who are actually paying to be Prime members, waiting to buy your products. And this is why the opportunity is so huge. And it took me just kind of buying this product, not really wanting to wait 4 or 5 days to reflect upon this. And that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. So let me just take you through some more tabs, which should add a bit more information to kind of what I'm trying to get across in this video. So up first, this is kind of your typical product on Amazon. This again is a reflection of how my individual shopping habits have changed, but see how your shopping habits have changed as well. So Amazon have these filters now where you can choose whether you want to get it tomorrow or even same day. Now it's just gone 4 p.m, so the same day options actually disappeared. But I quite often find myself now shopping either same day or next day only, and it's always got to have the Prime tick. So you want to be in front of those people that want to buy it using the Prime service. And remember, they're paying to use that service, so you want to get your products in front of them, and that is why the opportunity is so big. Another statistic that I want to share with you, this is from the Office for National Statistics, and this goes all the way back to 2006, and this is internet sales as a percentage of total retail sales. So in the kind of the late noughties, we were somewhere between 3 and 5%. And then as we've gone through to kind of the early 20s, well, last year, should I say, we're into 30 to 40% territory. Now, this has spiked up, obviously, due to what happened last year with COVID and lockdowns. But you can see the increase has been steady since this data was tracked. And it will continue to do so. There's no reason why it won't. Now, it might fall down a little bit as things go back to normal and retail shops start opening up. But I still expect this to stay well above these historic averages and continue to grow. So it's just another sign that, look, everyone is moving online, everyone is buying online. I know people, especially kind of older parents, who have started doing even their grocery shopping online and will never go back to the shops. And it's just a reflection of how people's habits and behaviors are changing. And you want to capitalize on that by selling on Amazon. And Amazon just kind of reflect this. These are their net sales from last year. So last year was just under 27 billion in net sales in the UK, which was up 10 billion from the year before. So again, that was kind of spiked by the fact of what happened with COVID. However, I would again expect this to stay quite high, and the trend has always been up, and it's likely to stay up for the foreseeable as well. So there's a lot of people who say that Amazon is dead or Amazon is oversaturated. Yes, there is more competition than ever on Amazon, but also the pie is getting bigger every single year. And you don't need all of the pie, you just need a very, very tiny sliver, and you can make an awful lot of money on Amazon. And just to add to this, we've also got a story on the Mirror, which says Amazon is to open 5 new UK warehouses. So I think 4 of those are going to be fulfillment centers. So Amazon are heavily investing in the FBA model in the UK. So they're not going anywhere, and there's going to be more capacity for new sellers to join in. We'd also then have this article here, which is more about video on demand, but it's a very interesting paragraph which directly relates to Prime membership here. So it says, Amazon Prime Video continues to benefit from being integrated with Prime membership, with Amazon Prime subscribers rising to 53.5% of households in Q4 2020. So at the end of 2020, over 50% of households in the UK had a Prime membership. That's not a Prime Video membership, that is a Prime membership. So those are the people that are signing up because they want to buy from Amazon directly and get the Prime services. Now that's 50% of households, which means more than 50% of people have access to that. Because think about it yourself, how many of your friends and family use your Prime account, or you maybe share their account? So a lot higher than 50% of people in the UK have direct access to Prime membership and the delivery benefits it brings. So you have a captive audience paying to buy your stuff on Amazon. So that's why the opportunity is so big. And you know how big Amazon is. In fact, they have their very own Prime Day. You know, this e-commerce giant has their own day or 2 days of the year. So it's just ridiculous really how big they are. But like I say, we just want a small piece of the Amazon pie and would all be very happy. So just before I get to the unboxing, if you do want to learn more about Amazon FBA, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, go to FBAelite.com, sign up. It's completely free, and you can access the Amazon FBA forums that we've got on there. Also, lots of different resources as well, which will help you with your FBA journey. Or if you're really keen to just get cracking with things and you want to see all of my teachings in a structured, organized, up-to-date format, we now have the FBA Elite course as well, which you can take a look through, and on there we also have a course preview, so you can see all of the videos that are included in the course and everything you'll learn as part of that course. But anyway, let's go back to the unboxing. So this isn't going to be some grand unboxing, because like I say, the actual contents have no relevance to Amazon FBA. It was a story behind the box, and my own shopping habits and consumer habits, which you guys probably share to some extent, was the reason I wanted to make this video. But I'm not a tease, so let's just point this camera down, open this box. You can see here, I have to get my mic out of the way. So here we go, let's open this box. What have we got in here? Are we ready? This isn't really unbox therapy, is it? It's not kind of that level. I'm sure I'm gonna get some thumbs down for ripping the box. But anyway, what have we got in here? We have a Samsung S20 FE. There we go, it's S20 FE, which is basically Samsung's slightly more affordable flagship, which I bought for my dad as a Father's Day present. So that wraps up the videos. Hopefully you guys have found some value in seeing the potential of Amazon FBA through my own shopping habits. If you did find it useful, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. If you want to see more from me, subscribe to the channel and sign up for free at the FBA Elite forums. I'm on there most days, and I'll see you guys on the forums.